So this video review is for Wild Whales by Patricia Evans. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog, there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Wild Whales by Patricia Evans. This was magical. I want to say Aisling. So I'm hoping that's right. When Aisling's career takes a dramatic downward turn, there's some events that are really outside of her control, and she finds herself called to Wales by the wishes left by her beloved grandmother in her will. Finn's got a life in New York and has also taken a bit of a downward spiral, so they're on the same page here. And she thought it was okay, you know, she was just going to get by, until a letter calling her to Wales has also, you know, turned up, and she's on the next flight to learn why. So everything about this story was lovely. It was magical, and it was the perfect setting for a fated romance. Aisling and Finn are brought into one another's lives in certainly a different and mystically magical kind of way, which is, as the story unfolded, became much clearer as to why and how this was all coming about. But fate really had been at play in many ways to create the events and the reasons to bring them together, but it seemed to sort of have help from love too. It was that sort of family connection that got them there as well, with their grandmothers sort of having had a friendship and a relationship in a sort of secretive kind of way that neither of them had been aware of before the will sort of turned up. So the story kept hinting at this mystical, legendary wonder that Celtic places such as Wales, Scotland and Ireland all hold, and we all know they hold it. I mean, they have a really massive sort of feeling like that when you go there and you just know something, that you just know, and it just had me falling completely in love with this story, all the characters, everything. It had real sense of community. Aisling and Finn, they were given very little choice in this matter, and so when it came to staying in Wales, it didn't take long for them to form a bond with each other, and then they both realised the significance that it held to them and the importance to the community and why they needed to stay. And they quickly became a part of that community, and it was full of wonderful characters that were just really friendly and supportive and cared about their small little village and town, and wanted to make sure that it would thrive and continue to thrive, because big business was a big threat and all these sorts of things. And I just knew, as I think they did instantly, that they kind of belonged there. They'd been called home, and their purpose was to build a life there together, that it was, whatever was doing this was bigger than them, and they had no right to refuse it. But as soon as they realised that, the bond between them just went from strength to strength, and they had this undeniable attraction and growing, and they were so deserving of this happiness. And it was just, you know, they were the kindest and caring and most giving of people too. They really belonged there, and they fitted in perfectly. So I just loved everything about this story. It's a must read for any romance lover, and it really sort of swept me up in it and got me all excited. It had a wonderful, homely, cozy feel to it that I really appreciated and loved so much, and I hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of Wild Whales by Patricia Evans, which I hope you will. If you've read Wild Whales, I would love to know what you thought of it, so please do share your thoughts. If you haven't read it yet but you're planning to read it, it's on your read list, or you're now super excited and thinking, yes, I really want to read that, then again, please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye!